Hey guys, Brandon Johnson here again, and thanks for joining me. Today we're looking at These Days. It's a Emmitt-Nershi song, and it's pretty simple and straightforward, to be honest. I thought it'd be a really cool song to cover because it kind of has a simple, straightforward melody over a D minor chord. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's check it out.
Okay, let's check out These Days, this Emmitt-Nershi song. So this song is really straightforward and pretty simple, and we're playing over a D minor chord. Playing over that D minor chord shape. Okay, we're starting with a downstroke on the open A, doing an upstroke on the 3rd fret A string. Okay, and that open D is really where that D minor chord starts. So the open A to the 3rd fret A, that's kind of a little pickup right there, to the open D. And I actually like to jump back down to that D minor chord shape. So when I go, I like to jump down to that D minor chord shape. And I think I just do that out of habit because it kind of reminds me of where I'm at. And you see there that you can do a little bend too with your ring finger on the 3rd fret A string. So you can go and kind of subtly bend it. So it'd be. You want to make sure that when you're doing that bend that you're not falling out of time. So you got to do the bend within the tempo. I wouldn't even call it a bend, really. It's more of a sustain. You're kind of increasing the sustain of that 3rd fret A string by bending it a little bit, whereas normally it might dissipate a little quicker. So if you bend it a little bit, the sustain will last longer. So after you hit that open D on the downstroke, you have a 16th note rest, and then you're going to come in with another D on a downstroke as well, and then hit the 3rd fret D string with your ring finger. And this one you can bend a little bit too, so you're basically playing with your ring finger, your left hand, and you're doing 2 bends on the same fret between the A string and the D string. So the first one's going to be, and the second one will be, okay, so you're going.
All right, let's take a look at measure number 1, start to finish.
1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Measure number 2, we're starting with a downstroke on the open D, because in measure number 1, we're coming out of. Okay, so measure number 2 starts on that open D on a downstroke. Then there's a brief rest right there. And then we're going into a slide up, and I like to play this with my middle finger. So we're going from the 1st fret to the 2nd fret on a slide up. So like that, on a downstroke on the G string, 1st fret to the 2nd fret. So you're doing that slide up on a downstroke, so you're going on a downstroke, and then you're playing an upstroke on the open G. So it's going to be anytime you're playing the 3rd fret with your ring finger, so whether you're playing the 3rd fret on the D string to open, you can do a little bend there, just a really slight bend, and work on, making it subtle, not overdoing it. So you can kind of do those little bends in there.
Okay, now let's take a look at measure number 2, start to finish.
1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now let's take a look at measures 1 and 2 together, start to finish.
Okay, so we'll work on this subtle little bend here on the A string, 3rd fret to open D. And also on the D string, 3rd fret to open. We'll work on a little bend right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I like to land on that D, that open D minor chord, because occasionally as I'm playing this song, I will kind of pick the notes out of the D minor chord a little bit just to add a little bit of depth and maybe just, occupy a little bit of space with my strumming. So that might sound like this. You don't have to do it that way, it's just something you can do, and I kind of do it out of habit so that I can kind of reference what chord I'm playing over.
All right, so now let's take a look at the entire melody part, measures 1 through 4, and we'll play it with the repeat sign this time.
4. So measures 1 and 2 are the same as measures 3 and 4. So we'll play the entire part, measures 1 through 4, and we'll repeat it once. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four.